Hello lovelies, welcome back. I have for you today a possible dupe for the Natasha Denona Safari palette, which was limited edition and long gone. So it looks like this. It's from C-Color Cosmetics and it's called the Savannah palette. Now this has 15 shades in it, all mattes of course. It has a nice mirror. The outer packaging is it's really nice feeling. I can't describe it, but you can hear it. It feels sturdy, and this was about $10 on Amazon. Let me preface this by saying I don't have the Natasha Denona Safari palette anymore, and there's a reason why. But I have played with that palette so many times that this might going to be my first impression of this, so I will let you know if I think it is a dupe or not. So there's 15 shades. Now the only thing this doesn't have that's different is, you know, the magnetic thing and the little pinhole where you can push her shadows out and put it into a Z palette. But frankly, I don't have to push her shadows out. They just fall out of the palette. So for $10 versus $129, we're going to see if that's a dupe. Let's start on our eyes. I've already primed my eyes with the Milani eyeshadow primer. And I didn't set it yet. We'll set them now. Oh, by the way, my name is Ashley. If you'd like, you can subscribe, hit that notification bell, and like the video if you end up liking it. Let me put my hair back because everyone complains if the hair's in the face. I don't know why that is. I don't care. People complain about absolutely everything in this earth. I'm going to take this bone-colored shadow here and just place it on the crease and above, and this is on a BK 201 brush. It's a nice fluffy brush. I also want to say some other notes. Okay, she designed her palette where it went like from blues and sort of taupes to warms and browns and then to reds and mauves. And that's exactly how this is laid out too. Exactly the same. There are 15 shades, exact number of shades that the other one had. I'm going to swatch some of these. They feel really creamy. And the pigmentation looks pretty good. You know, swatches don't tell the whole story, so let's see how they perform on the eyes. But first, no, I don't want to do but first because people end up disengaging after like 1 minute if I don't start right away. Okay, I want to go into this shade right here. There are no shade names. That's the only thing about it. But oh, wow. So the pigmentation is immediate. Now, Natasha Denona's mattes are okay. I would say that the quality of this matte, there's very little kick up. It's extremely pigmented. It is pretty much on par with Natasha Denona's. I own her palettes and I don't ever reach for them. That's how much that says. I always reach for the dupes because they're often more pigmented. I've had issues with hers being really patchy, inconsistent with her, you know, metallics and shimmer shades, but you can see immediately this payoff is huge. And there's no patchiness, it's blending like a dream. So all in all, so far, so good. I also want to notate that Natasha Denona formulated this to where she wanted the person to be able to go, you know, down and create a unique look. These are placed exactly in the same position, or, you know, horizontally or vertically to create different looks. And so you can do that here as well. It's the same thing. But I'm just going to dip into a few of these and make a look. I have seen so many people disappointed in this palette. I'm going to take this reddish shade here and place that all on the outer crease. The pigment is insane on these shadows. Wow. So I'm just going to spread that all over. This is really, really nice. The payoff is impeccable. For $10. C-Color Cosmetics, I have a few other dupes. I have her gold palette dupe, and I also have the Urban Decay Naked Heat dupe, I think, is what I bought. Let me know if you guys want to see tutorials on those. So just blending this in, a nice warm fiery look. Sorry you guys are hearing that trickling sound. It's been raining a lot here. And then I'm just going to take the browns here. You can see the mess on my desk. As you can see over here, it blended so incredibly beautifully. It's very, very nice and soft, super pigmented, not patchy at all. Look at the blend. Oh my word, it's beautiful. It's not patchy. It's actually blending right into the other one. There's no beginning and no end. There's not even a color I need to put down in between these shades. You know what I mean? To break up the harsh line. There's nothing like that. It's blending beautifully, very pigmented. And I remember having issues with the chocolate brown in the Natasha Denona palette. I remember that. But this one so far, it's really pigmented right on the first application. I could go in a little bit more if I wanted to and really deepen things up. But yeah, this is really good, guys. I'm going to say so far, it's a dupe in my opinion. And I honestly, since it's no longer available, I don't think it is it? I don't know. But it was $129. Now, I've duped her Goddess palette. I've duped the Huda Beauty Nude palette. I've duped her Sunrise palette and her Biba palette. And all of those palettes, I would go with the dupe rather than waste all that money on one eyeshadow palette where the shadows fall out of the pan, they crumble, they break. It's unbelievable. They're too soft, they don't blend, they're patchy. Anyway, this is where I'm at right now. This is how it's looking. We have a little tiny bit of fallout, nothing crazy, like nothing. So, what I want to do now is the lid. What I did to this eye, I just picked up this yellow shade right here, and I placed that all over the lid to about, the inner third or so. It's a nice yellow shade. It's really, really beautiful, very creamy, not that much fallout. And then I took this shade up here. It's sort of a cream shade, and I just opened up the eye and lightened everything up just by putting it right there, just a little bit inward. And I'm going to do the same thing to the lower lash line. I'm going to just put on some mascara and maybe not even liner, and I'll be right back and we can do the complexion. Just kidding, I wanted to show you guys something. This is the brand new CoverGirl Uncensored Mascara. So I did one coat here. Yes, I got it all over the place. But I want to show you the wand is really thick. It's super duper soft. And this is not waterproof, but I do believe they do have a waterproof version. It's really thick, but it doesn't deposit too much product down at one time. And I wore this before and it doesn't flake. And it doesn't transfer once it dries. So this is a really good mascara. In fact, I bought the Lily Lashes mascara, XXX. No good. This stuff, bomb.com, man. This is one measly coat. Look how high that made my lashes go. So I highly recommend this CoverGirl Exhibitionist Uncensored Mascara. It's brand new. Go pick it up. I love it for, just those days where I'm only wearing bronzer in the crease and I just like, my lashes to look extra great. I'll do 2 coats of this and be out the door and on my way. Alright, for the lower lash line, all I did was put this mauve shade on the bottom. And for lashes, I chose the Kiss Look So Natural in Flirty lashes. And I smudged some black gel liner that goes in the waterline on the top. That's all I did. I want to try out this new Milk Makeup Moisturizer because it's been a long time since I did skincare. It's called the Vegan Milk Moisturizer, and that's expensive. So we're going to look and see how it is. So it looks standard white. Let's see if anything's on my hands. Honestly, it smells like nothing. It feels pretty nourishing and hydrating. To be honest, it feels like my Kiehl's cream. That's about the thickness of it, is the Kiehl's cream. It's a mixture of the Kiehl's and the Tatcha dewy cream. Yeah, it feels nice, and it kind of feels like that Bobbi Brown face base as well. Don't know if it's worth that amount of money. I think it was really expensive. But anyway, so we just hydrated the face. I'm going to go in for primer. I don't really know. I'm going to go in, of course, with my Tarte. This is the Timeless Pore Smoothing Primer. You see how that just smoothed that area right over. You can see a difference from here to here. Take that, put it up here. I love this formula. Absolutely smooths everything. Did you guys know half of my viewers are not subscribed to my channel that watch me? That's insane to me. Subscribe if you want. It will hurt my feelings if you don't. I mean, not really, but kind of. You don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, do you? Do you? I'm always trying to find something. I'm nuts. So I guess I'm just going in with the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. It's good for oil control, smoothing, pore filling. I just had a little sample of it, but I do have the big, huge one right here. It's really good. Really, really good. But you know what? The JOA one is just as good. And it's a K-Beauty brand. You can get that at CVS. Going in with the Tarte CC Cream in light medium, I'm just going to color correct a little bit of my issues here, which are the hollows of my eyes. And then I have, dark blue in the inner corner. And right here, got some redness. Just want to get rid of that. I really like this. And even for blemishes, this works, because if it works for redness under the eye and things like that, then why wouldn't it work for a blemish? I have a little, it's like a beauty mark. But I hate when they say beauty mark, because who says you're beautiful? How are my eyebrows, guys? Someone commented in one of my other videos that they were really snatched, but that they really don't do anything good for my face. Like, they're a terrible shape. Just curious. So I want to go in with a first impression of the Dior Forever Matte Foundation. I think this is my shade. I got a little sample, so I want to try it out, basically. So the Dior Forever 24-hour wear high perfection skin caring foundation with sunscreen. Okay. And I chose 2N neutral. I wonder how much of this to use. I'm just going to be not very liberal. I'm going to be a little bit cautious. Err on the side of caution. I'm going to take my BK Beauty 105 brush, and then I'm just going to stipple that in, push it inside the pores, really get it deep down in there. I think that this is way too light for me. Alright, I just put the rest of the packet on my face, and I'm going to push that into the skin. Stippling. It looks nice, it smells nice, it blends in really nicely, it's not too matte feeling, it looks actually incredible. Oh my goodness. You guys, this is incredible looking. I mean, my face looks face-tuned. It actually looks face-tuned. It's really, really thin, super thin, smells really, really good. I'm impressed. You guys are going to hate me or think I'm weird, but I'm going in with the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. This is super, super duper creamy. A little goes a long way, and when I say a little, I mean you need about that much. No lie. And I'm actually going to let it warm up. I'm going to take it on my ring finger and just place that amount there. And I'm going to take this Sephora Pro Airbrush Concealer brush. And I'm just going to conceal the under eyes. I like doing my concealer this way now. I know a lot of people do those triangles and things, but I'm not about that life, because in real life, that's not how we look. So I'm going to take another little bit of that, and this is in the shade, I think it's light medium. I'm going to put a little bit here. This blends out like a dream. It's very hydrating for the under eye. It's really, really great for aging skin, mature skin. And I have mature skin. I'm 33. So I'm considered, you know, of the mature skin type. Even in your 20s, take care of your skin. It's always aging. We always have mature skin because we're constantly living beings, constantly aging. So we're all having mature skin. I don't understand the term when it says mature skin. Yeah, okay. My face is literally flawless. I have no wrinkles or anything on my face. And I'm still considered mature. I'm just highlighting. I highly recommend this concealer. But like I said, you need the tiniest amount. It goes so far. And I really, really like it. It doesn't dry down too quickly. It just leaves the skin looking really beautiful. It's not dehydrating at all. I love this concealer. So I just decided to revisit it. That was concealer. That was embarrassing. Totally tragic. I'm going to take this BK Beauty 106 brush. It's like a stipple brush, I think. Take this number 7 Lift and Illuminate powder, and I'm taking the tiniest amount to only set where I put that concealer to prevent it from creasing. I don't put the concealer way up to the creases in my eye, because we all have creases in our eyes. Every one of us. When you go way up high, there's crease. And that's all I'm going to do for powder. Honestly, that's it. Dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finishing Powder. I love this, but it's a dupe for that. So if you want a dupe for it, go get that. It's only like $11. Sometimes you can get it for 50% off or 12% off at Target, somewhere around there. Now we're going to go with bronzer, and I'm taking the Makeup Revolution Baked Bronzer in Take a Vacation. And I'm going to be using, this is my favorite brush, BK Beauty 104, because this literally does everything. You can bronze with this, you can put blush on with this. And I really like this bronzer because it just leaves the skin looking super healthy in like the best way. It's not too pigmented, it's not too orange, it's not too red. It pulls really, really nice. I don't know, I just really like this bronzer a lot. I'm actually going to take a Morphe M536, take the same bronzing powder, and actually sculpt out the cheek a little bit. Just a little bit of contour action going on. A little on the nose. Lip. My hair is being super rude, not minding her own business. She's all going crazy. I had a blush I wanted to use. Oh yeah, this Alamar Cosmetics Colorite Blush Trio in Light. Look how beautiful these shades are. So pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to use that same BK Beauty 104 brush, and I'm just going to swirl in these two shades. And you'll see how pretty. Like, look how pretty that is. Is that not the most beautiful? Take a little on the upper. I just love it. Going in with my Samantha March and Ofra collab highlight. I love this. I mean, guys, look how blinding that is. like to put a little on the apple of the cheek, a little up here, Cupid's bow, and chin. Look how stunning that is. That is so pretty. And that'll last me forever. Those of you that didn't get that, you totally missed out. I'm going to also take my finishing powder, and I want to go in with the Revolution Pro. This is the Luminescence Skin Finish, and I can say that if you're looking for a really great alternative to the Laura Mercier Candle Glow finishing powder, then this is it. It's really, really, really comparable to that, except this has a little bit more luminosity than the Laura Mercier. I'm going to finish it off here, and I'm going to use my Urban Decay De-Slick, and then I'll do the lip after that. I'm really going to lock and load. And then I'm just going to take a sponge and melt everything together. And do the lips. Okay, so I've lined my lips with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in BFF. I'm taking the Soph X Revolution lipstick in the shade Cake. I'm going to put that on. Oh, how pretty. I love Soph. She's another YouTuber. It's Soph Does Life now. It used to be Soph Does Nails. And she partners with Makeup Revolution for a lot of things. I love her highlighter palette. And also, to top that off with a little gloss, I'm going to be taking Fenty Beauty Sweet Mouth and putting that right here, just in the center of the lips. I love that. So, my thoughts on this palette are that it is a spot-on dupe, if not even better. Yeah, the matte, they did not swatch well at all, but the way they performed on the eyes is impeccable. I mean, I'm talking, this is really pigmented on the eyes, very little fallout. For $10 compared to $129, you got yourself a dupe. I would run out and get this right on Amazon, super cheap, C Color Cosmetics. And what I think of that foundation, I'm in shock. The Dior Forever foundation, I'm going to have to look up how much that is because I need that in my life. It is so beautiful. I didn't have to set it. Powders went over it perfectly. It is so worth the money. My skin looks absolutely flawless. Oh my goodness. I'm loving this eye look. What do you guys think? Would you pick this up in lieu of the Safari palette? I mean, it's gorgeous. It's weighty. It has that luxe feeling. I can't describe how it feels, but it feels luxe. This is bit raised for $10. I like the packaging. It's gold. It's really, really tough. It's weighty, and I don't know. It's cruelty-free as well, and I love that. So C Color Cosmetics is cruelty-free, so that's awesome. And Ofra is cruelty-free. Fenty Beauty is cruelty-free. I don't know about Dior, but I know that I used Fenty for my eyebrows today. And the Kiss Lashes, let's see if those are cruelty-free. Oh, I don't think so. No, but I try. So, I love the look. I love how it turned out. What do you guys think? Would you pick up this Dior Forever foundation based on how it looks on me? Oh, it's impeccable. Look how smooth my skin is. Oh, my word. And that highlight, that was a one-time thing. I had to support Samantha March. I mean, look at that. You can't go wrong. This look is absolutely stunning. I am going to remember this video to recreate this look because it's beautiful. I love it. And I'm so glad you guys sat down and watched me today. I really appreciate that you took your time to watch this video. If you guys are not subscribed, what are you doing? Please subscribe. You're watching me. Subscribe to me. It helps me out a lot. And like the video. That also helps me. Liking helps me so much. It really gets my content out there to all other people that like the same things as you. And I have a Shop Miss A haul coming in. If you want to shop through my link down below, you can. It is there. I also have some coupon codes for you down there non-affiliate. If you're interested, Alter Ego. But yeah, I do have a link for Shop Miss A down below. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.